Hello everyone, I'm Carol and I'm back to share my creative thoughts with you and do a video on a journal that I've just completed. I have this one and one more Christmas journal to share, and then I am not going to do any more Christmas this year. These are all in my Etsy shop, so you can check there and all the information is down below. I have used in this kit, this journal, Artie Mae's, Carolyn's Musings, Dreams, etc., and Calico Collage. The cover is from Calico Collage, and then throughout the journal I've used the other artists' digitals. The size of the journal is 6 inches wide by 9 inches tall. It has a 1.5 inch spine covered in lace, and there again, this is Calico Collage's digital for the back cover too. I've used a Tim Holtz hitch post closure with sari silk little bow, and I've used stickles and flowers from Hobby Lobby on the front also. And we'll open up. Inside, I've done a pocket from paper that I had in my stash, scrapbook paper. And here is from one of the kits the background paper, and I've used Studio 28E. That's Sherry Schmer, and these are the little, this book belongs to, that you hear me, if you listen to my videos, you will see that I put them in most of my journals because they work out so well. And I put lace on this and a sari silk bow. You can write on the back. I put a little poinsettia here to cover the hitch post screw there in that cover. And there's a fussy cut that I've added to that. The pocket. And I've added stickles to this and some lace on the edge. There's a background paper and from one of the digitals, and here is a really pretty little journaling card. I've added lace to it, and it just didn't need anything else other than the gold edging around it, and I think I added a little bit of Wink of Stella to that also, and that's lined on the back. And here's a little envelope that I won't open, but it does have a little surprise inside. Little journaling card. And this is one of those packaged, I think it was CK Designs or something. They used to have packages of flowers and poinsettias and all kinds of year-round things, and I had that in my stash, and there is a little piece that I had in my stash. This is scrapbook paper, and I've made the pocket with lace and added lace at the top. There's pages to write, and here it's another one of those packaged items, and I added a little reindeer, and I thought it went well with this digital. And I've added stickles and put the reindeer, and the little foam dots are behind that to raise it up a bit. And here's a little tiny page that I put in. Made a pocket out of it with paper that I had, and trim and lace. And here's a tag here, and another one that says Happy Merry Christmas, Holly Jolly. And here's another little tag, and this jolly old-fashioned Santa here. I've named this book A Warm Vintage Christmas. I just felt that's how it looked. And then I've added trim here. There's more, another of the digital pages. And this is a lined digital page. Here is writing space. Again, there's lots of space to write in this journal for your Christmas memories or lists or whatever you want to do, pictures. And here's another one of those little packaged items, and then I've added lace, and there's more. Here's another tag and a journaling card and another old-fashioned Santa with the tree, and that's the same one as on the front. So that's a calico collage there. And there's another little ornament, and I had some of this ribbon that says Merry Christmas. Put that up there, and there's Be Merry and Bright, and I've added some flat back gems there. Here's another little ornament. This is scrapbook paper that I had. I added the flat back gems here with a Martha Stewart punch, added lace, and here is a journaling card that can be written on the back. And there's a Christmas doily and another digital page lined on the back. And here is trim that I have in my stash, and I added that to the page for writing. And then here is another little bit of trim that is scrapbook paper and a Martha Stewart punch, and I added little tiny flat back gems there. Added some lace, and here are 2 journaling cards that to be written on the back also, and you can also write here too, so there's all kinds of places to write. And here is, I believe this is a Calico Collage Digital, A Bright Christmas. I think that comes from her kit. I did a Christmas journal years ago, and I can't think of the name of the kit, but it's a beautiful kit. Anything Norella does is really pretty. And there's I backed it with that digital print. Here's a vintage song sheet. It says Sleep Holy Babe is the song. I've added lace, and I added some washi tape there for stability because they are fragile, and I put it on the back too. Here is the crinkly paper that makes a lot of noise that we like to hear in our journals, and that is what I use to, when I coffee dye my paper and put it in the oven, I put this in also on the bottom of the tray, and then I iron it when it's done. I've sewn around the edges of all the pages in this book, as I usually do, and to give it more stability on the pages. Here's a polka dot. This, I believe, is a digital, and I can't remember who that's from, but I added poinsettia there, and then you flipped it up. I sewed around it, put some little holly sticker there, and made it a writing space, kind of a private space, and then in the back it's a pocket to put the journaling cards in. It says Be Merry and Bright. Here's a postcard addressed to Santa, and here is another Joy to the World bookmark type card with lines on the back. Then more writing space, another digital page. And here's some of these digital pages I didn't put anything on because they're just so, some of them are so pretty, and you can add something. Whoever ends up with the book can add pictures or whatever they want to it, or even write in different spaces there. And here is the graph paper that I usually put in my journals. There's that Santa from Calico Collage that's on the front of the book. And there's lined pages on the back. And here's a vellum page. More writing space here. And here's another digital page that can be written on. And there's the center of the book, and this is Calico Collage, I believe. And this is from Carolyn's Musings. Jesus is the reason for the season. And I always try to put that in my Christmas book somewhere so that we can remember what the real meaning of Christmas is. And here's a little tag that goes into that little pocket that I've added lace to. And a couple more little tags, Merry Christmas and May your days be merry and bright. On those little cards, I've added lace here. More writing space. That's a calico collage also. And here is paper that I had in my stash, and I added this big bow and added a gem to it. And you can write at the top of this here. And there is a journaling card, and I've gone around each of these in gold and metallic gold. And then there's another little journaling card, and here's a tag that I've added a poinsettia at the top. And there's more writing space, the other side of the vellum, and another lined sheet here with Santa and his tree. That seems to be the theme throughout this journal. And there's the holly and background paper there that can be written on, or pictures or something. The other side of the graph paper. And here is another page, digital page, and as well as the other side. More writing space. Here's a little side pocket, tuck spot, and this has, and I didn't take the other one out, I'll take this one out. This says warm wishes, and it has a little journaling card inside. And then there's the other little, well, if I can get this on, there's the other little card with Santa on it for a tag. And there's more of that crinkly paper. And here is the other side of the vintage song sheet, song page. And I've added washi tape there for stability. And there's another one of the digital pages, and the other side of the other one. And here is a tuck spot here that has two tags in it, pretty little tags, and I've lined the back of that one. And this opens up, and inside is, of the belly band, is a little notepad here. And there's about 4 or 5 sheets in there, maybe a few more. And I've put lace up there. And then at the back is a tuck spot with a Santa tag. And I'll do that later. And then I've added this little flower here that's out of one of those packaged ephemera packs. And there's more writing space and a lined page for writing. And I love this page. This is 2 little kittens looking out the window, and it's all Christmas around it, and it's just a pretty page. And if you like kittens, this is definitely, you'll enjoy that. They are so cute. And here's the other side of that doily. Here I've made this little square. I had scrap paper, put the bow and ribbon around it, and behind that is peeking out another little cat. And here's a ticket that I put in the tuck spot here. And there's more writing there, and some gold leaves that I had that I believe I got at Hobby Lobby. And another writing space. Here's lined paper to write. More digital. And then here's the other side of that small page with, I've made another tuck spot here. This is not a tuck spot, but right here, and then I added a poinsettia, and then here's some really pretty little tags. May your heart be warmed by the joy of Christmas cheer, is what that one says. And this one is, these are both just pretty little Christmas tags. And on the other side of that is more of the trim. I have that in red and green, and I thought it looked really nice just to line the paper. And there's another background sheet, and here is this. And here's a tuck spot that I made with another sticker that's raised. And here's a little poinsettia tag. I thought that shape was really cute. And this is, it looks like a book page, but it's not one. It's a tag from one of the kits. It has reindeer on it. It says Chapter 8. And then here's a tag with Santa. And here is paper that I had in my stash, that's scrapbook paper. And I have a card in here, journaling card. It can be written on the back. It's backed with coffee dyed paper. And I've edged it in gold. And here's a pocket. Here's a pocket here that I've added lace to. This was part of this page. It was a 12 by 12 page, and I cut this off, and this was on another corner, and so I used them both in here and added the little teddy bear, put a bow around his neck, and then this says Best Wishes for the tag that goes in there, and Silent Night. It's a really pretty little scene. And then here's another pretty little tag that is kind of an old-fashioned vintagey look, and I've edged that in gold with a little girl and her umbrella. And here's another one, a little girl praying, and or just plain being thankful is what she looks like. And then here's this. This is a calico collage. And then I've added lace here, and this says Warm Wishes. I've added stickles to the appropriate areas here, and that brings us to the end of the book, and this says A Bright Christmas, and I've added some gems there. And then this is the card that I tells a little bit about the journal, and I put that or a letter, either one. I've been putting these in my Christmas cards, or Christmas books. So, and I added a bow and lace there. And that concludes this Christmas book. I have one more that I will be showing probably tomorrow because it's getting close. And as I said, these are all in my Etsy shop now. And I hope you enjoyed looking at this book, and I will be back. I thank you for watching, and I hope that you liked it. If so, put a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'd appreciate it a whole lot. And I will see you next time. Thank you.